Hello everyone and welcome back to the Minecast, the show. We're calling it a show today. The show where I talk about stuff. And today on the Minecast, we don't have a lot to talk about, but we do have some things that I want to touch on. We have your boy Blazer's last question, and we have a question from Mitch on Itch Gaming. Both of their links are in the description below. But if you guys want to ask some questions, you guys can go join the Discord, linked in the description below as well. So let's just get into Mitch's first, because his is a little bit of a lighter question, an easier question at least. And his question is, what is your favorite type of wood in Minecraft? I'm glad that you specified in Minecraft, because I don't think people want to hear a rant on like favorite types of wood, IRL wood, but Minecraft is fine. So yeah, we'll talk about Minecraft wood, I guess. So, Minecraft wood. There are 6, which I think there's oak, acacia, birch, spruce, dark oak, jungle. That's it, I think. Right, so, no, there's also the crimson stem and the warp stems as well. I don't know if those count. I'd say they would count as woods. I wouldn't pick either of those two, because like if we're just going off wood alone, I don't know if he means planks and wood, but I'm guessing I'm going off logs, and there are some really nice logs. It's kind of hard to think about though, like it's kind of hard to think which one's the best. But if I'm just kind of having to do my best, I'd say that like one of the worst ones, logs-wise, would have to be birch. Birch is unappealing as a log. It's just not that great as a log, in my opinion. I like birch planks, but birch logs, they're just not very appealing. But then we have some more unappealing ones. The jungle logs look really nice. I don't know if that's an unpopular opinion, but I really like the jungle logs. I think they look really good, but I don't think they're my favorite at all. So we also have some other ones like acacia wood, which does not look good as a log. I don't really like that one. I'm just gonna be completely honest. It's not my favorite log. It actually might be my least favorite. I don't know. I like acacia planks. I like the bright orange color, but the gray of the acacia log, it just doesn't look nice, like at all. So yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay, so there's, I'd have to say one of my favorites is spruce. Spruce looks really nice as a log. So, my favorite log, I guess, is the final answer to your question. Yeah, my favorite log is either spruce logs or jungle logs. I can't decide which one right now, but depending on my mood, more than likely gonna be jungle logs. But yeah, so I guess jungle logs are my favorite logs in Minecraft. So thank you, Mitch on Itch. Thank you, Mitch, for asking that question. Like I said, if you guys want to submit questions, just go to the Discord, link in the description below, and ask basically whatever. Like, I pretty much answer all of the questions. And we do have another small question, I believe. There's kind of been a little bit of like a chat going on in the questions tab, so it's kind of hard to tell what's a question. But I think this is kind of a ironic question, but I'm gonna answer it anyway. Dawn Snow says, boy or girl? Neither. No, that was a joke. Out of the options, it is a boy. So there you go. There's the answer to that question, which I don't think needed answered, but I'm here to answer all the questions. That's what I do. Okay, so now to move on to the heavy-hitting question. The heavy-hitting question is from your boy Blazer. This was a week ago now. I've had a week to think about this, and I'm gonna be completely honest. I haven't thought about it a lot, but I've done a little bit of thinking, looking back at old videos. And his question was, what is your favorite video that you've made? This is a hard one. Like, I would have to say it would have to be a recent video. Like, the old videos, I look back too far and I don't like them, so, you know, we're not gonna even, like, think those ones. So I'd say, like, May onward, maybe? I don't know, May was not, like, I don't think I uploaded that much in May. So I'd say, like, June or July. I definitely haven't uploaded, like, my favorite video in the last few days here in August, but, I don't know, like, the live streams, back when I was doing live streams, they were doing really well. I'm not live streaming right now because school is starting, and I'm trying to get back on a schedule, a light schedule. It's not something I, like, want to touch on a lot, but I am a insomniac, so, you know, issues sleeping do come, but, you know, that's basically why I stopped the late night lives, because they were not great for me. And the reason why I haven't done any live streams is because, you know, same reason why I just probably won't do a lot of live streams or just videos, period. And that is school is starting, and school is very important to me, something that I take very seriously. So I'm going to be trying, you know, pretty much full-heartedly in school this year, and that kind of means that the channel will take on the back burner a little bit, which is, you know, if that's just how it is, that's how it is. And I hope you guys can understand why. It would be irresponsible of me to, you know, a channel with 200 subs, for me to say this is more important than my education. That's silly. Because my education's what's going to pay the bills in the future, not this. You know, 200 subscribers, you know, that doesn't pay anything. So, yeah, definitely education's more important for me right now, and it's something that I'm taking extremely seriously, and I want to keep it that way. So, yeah, videos are going to be less. I'm hopefully going to still upload multiple times a week. You know, it's not going to go down to, like, 0 to 2 videos a week. It'll go from like the 4 to 7 videos a week down to, I don't know, 2 to 5 videos a week. Like, if I get lucky, I'll upload 5 videos a week, you know. Over on the other channel, which I just started, kind of a bad timing, I am working on animations, 2 to be more specific. I'm working on 2 right now. One is in the script writing phase, and the other is actually being drawn. So maybe in the future for the Minecast, I'll draw on the Minecast, because, you know, I like to just sit and talk on the Minecast, and it's really easy for me to kind of just relax, you know, draw up some of the animations. So yeah, there's always that. But yeah, I'm gonna be trying very hard in school this year, so there's definitely gonna be a flux in videos where there's gonna be quite a few less, but, you know, I'm still gonna put my whole heart into them. There'll be less editing, and they'll probably be shorter, but that's just how things are. So I don't expect the channel to have a huge amount of growth again until, you know, May. And I just don't know, like, where the channel will go during the school months. I'm gonna be, you know, using a lot of my spare time where I'm not studying. I'm gonna be using a lot of that towards keeping the channel alive. That's a very, you know, big deal to me. Keeping the channel alive, it's important, and it's something that I want to make sure that I can do, because I feel like I can keep the channel alive once school starts. I don't feel like it'll be too much of an issue. It won't be easy by any means, but it won't be, you know, it won't be too hard to where I can't. It's just, will the videos be as high of a quality? They won't. It's just kind of how things are gonna be. I do apologize about that, but I hope you guys can understand why school is way more important to me. I just hope that makes sense as of a part of my life right now, you know. This channel, it's meant a lot to me over these last few months. Yeah, it has, but it's not like a job. it's a hobby, a really fun hobby. That's all it is. And, you know, I'm fine with it being that. You know, I like what I'm doing on YouTube. It's just a fun hobby. I upload mostly daily. I can't say daily anymore because I missed quite a few days last week, which I'm sorry about that. I don't know, like, it's kind of just burnout. I think I'm experiencing burnout. This is one of the worst times for me to experience burnout. But, yeah, I don't have any videos pre-recorded either for when school starts. So it's kind of a stressful time right now. So, you know, I guess I need to get to pre-recording videos or there won't be videos, I guess, is just what's going to end up happening, which won't be great. I just got off on a whole tangent. We're supposed to be talking about my best video I've ever made. I'm very proud of the downfall of Sortcraft video. Is that what it's called? End of Sortcraft? Downfall of Sortcraft? I'm very proud of the end of Sortcraft video. You know, that was the first time I ever spoke to your boy Blazer, and now I do a series with him. It was, you know, first time I spoke to Mitch. First and only time I spoke to another creator that was a part of Sortcraft. It was the first time I spoke to Possible Panda. Haven't spoke to him since. I don't know what he's doing. But, and it was also the first time I spoke to Outcasted Cringe. And, you know, it was, you know, basically I now talk to these people regularly. And, you know, I think that video has a lot to do with that, so, you know? And that video also, it did pretty well, like, views-wise. Which, that has nothing to do with it, but that video did do pretty well. So did Minecast, where I talked about it. The Minecast where I talked about it kind of blew up, which was crazy. And that was what pushed us over 100 subscribers. Those two videos is what pushed us to 100 subscribers, I think. Or maybe we hit 100 subscribers slightly before then. I'm not certain. I don't actually remember. I know we hit it towards the end of last month. No, not the end of last month. The end of June. So, it's been a little while since we hit 100 now. But, we basically hit 200 1 month after we hit 100, which was pretty crazy, the growth. But that definitely won't be happening this time around, which I'm perfectly fine with. I guess I should probably tell you guys, the Ninja book, I am reading the Ninja book. As of right now, it's not a good book. I don't know if I mentioned this in the last Minecast, I feel like I did. But for those of you guys who are, like, keeping out for the video, it's not a good book. Like, I doubt anybody from Ninja's team is watching this, but if you are, I don't feel like anybody proofread the book. I'm not enjoying the book, at least. Maybe some people, 8-year-olds who only consume Fortnite, maybe, I don't know. Maybe they're enjoying the book. I don't like it. Not even one bit. I read, like, the first few pages in one day, and then I shelved the book. I don't like it at all. It's bad. But I will continue to read it once I recover from my first reading session, but I will start reading the book, and hopefully I'll make a review on it. But honestly, the reviews, they don't do well on the channel. I don't think people really care much for the reviews, honestly. Like, it just doesn't seem like the reviews are what people are interested in with the channel, which really sucks in my opinion, because I love doing the reviews. It's, you know, it's kind of my fault because I should have started with the reviews. Yeah, I know, but I like this more. I like what I'm doing more. And I can always just shove reviews here into the Minecast, like Batwoman. Really good. Batwoman's really good. It has a lot of, like, you know, preaching down your throat, but not preaching the Bible or anything like that, or like a religion. But it's like, there's definitely some, like, what the show thinks is right is definitely shoved down your throat at times. And there's definitely some moments in the show that's like, what? That doesn't make sense. That's not how that should be. And this Batman villain isn't like that. And you can tell that they've, like, clearly just turned some Batman villain into women, and then just so, because you don't want Batwoman facing a male villain every week, you know? Batwoman can't face Batman's villain. She has to face you know, Killer Croc female version, you know, stuff like that, which I found very annoying throughout the show, but it's really good. I heard that Ruby Rose is not returning, which upsetting, because I feel like her performance, as well as the actress who played Alice, I don't remember her name, she played Alice, she was one of the better parts of the show. So yeah, for those of you guys who were waiting for my Batwoman review, I guess there it is right there. Like, yeah, it's a 6 out of 10. The show's a 6. You know, it's not bad, but it's not great either. And I can understand why people would just, like, skip it when it comes to the CW watching seasons. I don't know. I'll give it, like, 2 weeks. I'll give it, like, the first 2 or 3 episodes next season. But with a new actress and everything, it's not going to be as good. Just off the bat, like, they might settle in, and this actress might stick around for multiple seasons. I really thought Ruby Rose would do the same, though, so I guess you never really know, which is, you know, very upsetting. But that's just kind of how it works, I suppose. Which, you know, in my opinion, it's not like the greatest thing. Like, you know, the actress, she did 1 season, then she left. Honestly, like, if I was involved in a Batman, like, any of the DC TV shows, I would love it. But, like, I also have been watching The Flash since it aired for the first time in 2014. Arrow, I never really, like, caught on to Arrow. Arrow is just a little, like, meh all the time. But, like, you have to realize, I didn't come into Arrow at Season 2. I came into Arrow at, like, Season 3 and 4, which, from what I know, are the lowest points in that show, you know. And I know that after Season 2, the show has not the best points, you know, like Season 5. And I bet the season finale, I bet it's fine. And I did watch the Arrow finale just because, you know, it's kind of like watching Avengers Endgame, just on a smaller scale, I guess. I guess is a weird way to put it, but I don't know. It was just cool, I guess, in my opinion. Yeah, I have a lot of video ideas for the other channel. If we're gonna kind of transfer into talking about that here for a minute, I have a lot of ideas for that channel, but I will probably make a video over there in the next few days, maybe even out today, depending on, you know, just how things go, like what's going to be happening with that channel, because I'm going to focus on this one. I guess that's good news for those of you who only watch this channel. I'm going to be focusing on this channel way more than the other one, and on the other one, at most, there will be, over this whole school year, maybe 4 videos, maybe. You know, these videos are hard to make. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, they're not easy to make. And, like, I've already scrapped one. I finished one and I scrapped it because it just didn't look good. It didn't sound good. So I got rid of it. And, you know, because I only want to upload quality, or at least decent quality, you know. So that's why that channel is kind of slowed down. But, yeah, if you go to the About page of that channel, there is, like, progress bars on how far along I am with the videos. It's something I decided to put up there so that people every few weeks can check in on that little progress bar, and they can see, oh, I'm done 10% with this video, and 2% with this video, 20% with this video, 50% with this video, you know? So basically people can kind of keep up with how much I'm working on those videos and everything else. It's deeply inspired by Forest Fire. If you go to his About page on his YouTube channel, he has that, or at least he used to. I don't know if he still does. Yeah, so I thought it was a good idea. There'll probably be a video up on that channel, which, thank you guys for the support over there. It was so nice to see some of the familiar faces over there. In that video, I'm really proud of it. I think it's kind of funny. It's my kind of humor, which is very random, I guess, is the best way to put it. It's my kind of humor, and there's not a lot of truth sprinkled in there. Maybe I'll do like a BTS video on that in the future. Is that something you guys would be interested in, like a behind the scenes video? If I did a behind the scenes video, it'd probably just be talking about like the stuff that is true about that, because barely any of it is true. quite obviously, I don't think that this was like a crazy story with like polar bears and stuff. And people wrote chickens or whatever I said in the script. I don't even remember. I recorded that video like 3 weeks ago. It was a long time ago that I recorded the video. But, I guess that's just kind of how these things go. And, yeah, if I did a BTS, it'd probably just be like, this is based off this thing from when I was younger. And this is this is talking about this thing from when I was younger. This is talking about this person I knew. Oh, this is a reference to somebody I know. Me falling in the water is a reference to something. The loneliness is a reference to something. There's all of that. And I could talk about that for a long time, There's always more to talk about. But I've always kind of been more like, you guys don't need my problems on top of your own. So, I like to keep it to myself. That's why I only sprinkled it in there. I didn't straight up say, I'm depressed. I didn't just say that in the video. I wasn't gonna do that. I wasn't just gonna be like, I'm depressed. I can't sleep at night. I'm extremely low. I wasn't just gonna throw a bunch of problems at people based on that, one little funny video, which that's all it's supposed to be, is make people laugh. It's not here to make you be like, I'm more bummed out after watching that video than I was before I watched that video. It's not supposed to be like that. So, yeah, that's the story of that video. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the Minecast. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. We're not rushing to 300. I'm fine with where we are right now. Thank you guys for 200 subs. I know it was a little while ago, but I just want to say thank you again. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye now.